What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of RawGameplay.com, where the only thing we like raw is our video gameplay. Once again, I'm one of your hosts, Michael C. Hurdle, Xbox 360 gamer tag, Raw Gameplay, and PlayStation 3 ID, Raw Gameplay.
And I'm Corey Ashley, Xbox 360 gamer tag, Neo Supreme, and PlayStation Network ID, Supreme Neo in reverse.
Remember that, in reverse. And just in case you're new to this show, Raw Gameplay is your #1 source for video game news, podcasts, video gameplay information from two regular guys that is actually not getting paid for this, but doing this out of the love of it.
It's from the heart, man, and we're not sponsored Infiltrated.
You know
yet,
that
man.
Corey always gotta say we're not sponsored Infiltrated, because he's the one who made it up. Yo, we got a lot to talk about. Thank you. This is an all new episode of Raw Gameplay. It's a new year for us technically.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we want to get straight to the meat. No bull-ishing, because we got a lot to talk about. So let's get straight to the point. In today's episode, we're gonna talk about Halo ODST.
Yes, ODST.
ODST.
That's orbital drop shock trooper.
That's right. I didn't know that. Thank
You
God.
drop down and you get shocked.
And we're gonna talk about the game Wet. For those of you with dirty minds, not
dirty people,
wet, but the game Wet. But the girl who plays the game, she could get wet. And Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. All right.
You guys probably done ran through the game
Of
already.
course.
I unlocked most of the suits already.
Of course. Dirt 2.
Dirt 2, okay.
And Need for Speed Shift.
Woo!
We got a lot to talk about, so no, we really can't even goof around and straight off the topic.
Like we like to do.
Yeah, like we always do. Let's start off with Halo. Played Halo, and it was interesting. It's in the background, but we got it early. So by the time you guys are watching this podcast, you would have already been just picking up your copy.
Yeah,
for the
hands all up in it already.
We already had it since last week. We'd like to thank Clay from Capcom for blessing us.
It's beautiful PR over there, man.
That's
right.
right.
He does it.
Good looking out, Clay from Capcom, because you be blessing us, yo. But anyway, straight to the point. Let's start off with the storyline of Halo. Yeah, now you're all right. Break it down to me. What does ODST stand for?
Orbital. Orbiting in their drop ships. Drop, shock. They drop down in a hot zone and just get business done.
Wow.
And they're a trooper.
And they're troopers. And so you start off as, it's like a little mixed up a little bit. You start off as a rookie, of course, as you always do.
Right.
And, I don't know. You know what? To me, it feels like the same old Halo, man, to be honest with you.
Okay. All right. Well, before I get to my jokes, okay.
Yo, your jokes.
Pretty much, hey, this Halo is just pretty much, instead of you going through the regular roundabout with Master Chief in the Mjolnir suit, you're a super soldier and stuff, you're going through as like one of the regular guys, the other guys that respond to the whole Covenant infiltration of your planet and then the threat and all that good stuff.
That's basically a storyline. The storyline is pretty good. I can honestly say that I was really never into Halo. I mean, a lot of people are into Halo. I know a lot of people that's into Halo.
Man, don't say you're not into Halo.
And do not say anything bad about Halo, but you know me, I don't give a damn. I don't care.
We like Halo. Halo is good. I'm going to say it. I don't think Halo is the greatest, but it's one of the best.
It's up there.
Because it's great. The graphics are beautiful. The story is great. The multiplayer, which a lot of people just want to jump into, is great. It's a great running gunner too. It's pretty much an overall well-rounded game. It's a good game to have in your library.
It is a good game to have in your library. As far as, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I want to talk about the visuals. The visuals are pretty decent. It's good. I won't say it's something to go, oh my God, look at the visuals, like Batman Arkham Asylum.
Oh.
I mean, the visuals are nice. I'm just going to, because I said we can't stick to it too long. The controls are pretty decent. I like the controls, actually.
It's the same pretty much.
Only thing I didn't like is when I'm playing the game and you got to melee somebody. They don't have rapid melee, like wop, 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 wop. You got to melee once.
No. In Halo, you can't have rapid melee. That's speed. People will be beefing so much about melee spamming too much.
This is coming from a person like me who actually has never really gotten into Halo. I mean, a long time ago, I went out there and I got Halo 3. This looks like the collector's box.
Remember that?
Remember this joint right here, the Halo 3, the collector's edition?
Millions and probably billions, probably quadrillions of people. Not that much people on the planet, but it's probably that much playing Halo 3 right now.
Right, and you know what? When this first dropped, Halo 3, the line was bananas.
Because Halo didn't pave its own pathway into the game industry.
But of course, we did not have to wait online.
No, we didn't.
Of course, I love the fact that we don't have to wait online. But let's not get straight away from the topic of Halo. I want to talk about it before I go, before we move on to a different game. As far as the controls are good. You know, to tell you the truth, I mean, there's nothing really that huge to talk about when it comes to the Halo, the new Halo OD.
It's just a new storyline from a different perspective. That's all.
It's a newer storyline. I actually really like the game.
Yeah, it's
to
nice.
be honest with you,
Halo's not a game you could just really hate on just like that. There's certain things faults you could point out, of course, like any other game. But no, Halo's a pretty well-rounded game.
It is a well-rounded game. Let me see. I mean, you got the same weapons. You probably got a few new weapons. We got kind of far in it. I mean, it's like, you know, I really want to say something, but it's like there's nothing different really.
It's like, all right, because like I was joking earlier, like we know we had a Halo 2, Halo 3, and how we had Halo Wars. And we didn't really cover that because we didn't really play it.
Right.
We have Halo ODST. I was joking saying we should have called it Halo AGAIN.
What does that mean?
Halo again.
Okay.
Because it just seems like, it's the same feel, nothing extraordinarily different besides like, the storyline and stuff like that, and different perspective and all them things, because like Master Chief is supposed to be like a super soldier.
Right.
Specifically bred to be in war. He a warrior, and he got the Mjolnir combat suit on.
Correct.
But like these guys, it's like only thing with Master Chief, he regenerates his shield, pretty much regenerates his health.
Right.
But these guys don't.
You have to get like those health bars on the wall.
Yeah, you got to help. You got to replenish your health.
It's still good. I mean, I like just a couple things I want to point out before we move on to the next game because we got so much. I like the fact that when we first start off and they drop us onto Earth, and we start off in a training mode.
Yeah.
I like the fact of that because there's a lot of games that when you play the third or first person shooter, they drop you into the game. They don't show you what the controls are. They drop you into a nightmare. Remember what was it? I forgot the damn name. The game where the dude turns into his arm turns into that like shield.
Prototype.
Remember when Prototype just dropped in and you got to learn your buttons on your own?
Well, the good thing about that part in the beginning, you can't really die.
Right.
Part,
so they did that. They did that with a purpose. So I like the fact that you have to. I appreciate the training mode, almost like a Mirror's Edge. When you first start off, they train you.
Mirror's Edge needed.
Of course. So I'm glad that they have the training mode, show you how to use your buttons. I learned because I'm pretty slow when it comes to using the buttons. Some people can just hop on the game, learn the buttons, and that's it. I gotta push the buttons like 50, 60 times to get to the point.
Right.
And just to let you guys know before we move on to another game, Halo 2 is actually, this new Halo 3 is a 2-disc special.
I mean Halo ODST.
Oh, well, it says Halo 3.
Well, yeah, but
Halo 3 OD.
But technically ODST.
Okay. Let me get technical before we get the hate
You're
mails.
gonna get the comic book guy from The Simpsons saying it's technically ODST.
Okay,
Jeez.
ODST. Okay, disclaimer. Okay, because we're gonna get the email.
Yeah.
It's a 2-disc game. So when you pop it out, if you open it up, you're only going to see one compartment where you hold a disc, but you pop it out and you'll see the other disc underneath that one. One of them is for campaign mode, and one of them is for online mode. The online mode is pretty decent. It's like I said before. Of course, there weren't that many people playing because we got the game ahead of time, but there were people up there still.
There's always gonna be people up there. Always.
There's always people up there still. So I mean, there wasn't that much. Probably next week or next 2 weeks, we'll hop online and then we'll probably play it. But the multiplayer is decent. I like it. It's the same thing as other Halo. Right. Of course, you're gonna have those people. You're gonna have those gang of people that's gonna cheat their asses off and do all that other crap.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay, but would you consider buying it, renting it, or forgetting about it?
I would definitely say I had a lot of fun playing Halo 3, and I think I would definitely say buy it.
I'd say buy it too.
I would say buy it because it's definitely fun. I had fun. I got scared in the hallway when I was going up there, but I don't want to ruin it for you guys who haven't gotten the game, but we have to move on because we got so many other stuff to talk about. Before we move on, I want to say Anime Fest. It's coming up in Jacob Javits Center. It's September 25th, 2009. Through to September 27th.
On the west side.
That's on the west side, Jacob Javits Center, Anime Fest. So you guys who like anime and and all those, a whole bunch of anime fans gonna get dressed up.
Your Bleach and your Naruto people and even your old school DBZ people.
That's right.
A whole bunch of and manga, all them things. Because it's like manga and skateboarding and took over New York in the past like 5 years.
For real, you're right about that. For real, and the Afro punk dudes with the street motion. But we'll move on with that. Silo from XDAO Project. He's going to be hanging out there with us. Corey and I are going to be there on Friday for the opening of the anime festival.